The other big story today was the Prime Minister's two-day blitz in Tamil Nadu. The BJP seems to have resolved that it's now or never for the party in Tamil Nadu and is dedicating a huge amount of resources to making sizable electoral inroads in the opposition-dominated state. Leading the charge is the Prime Minister himself, with all 39 seats in Tamil Nadu going to polls in a single phase on April 19. The PM is holding back-to-back rallies. On day 2, today in Vellore and Coimbatore, he attacked the DMK on a list of issues, from calling them anti-Hindu to accusing them of indulging in divide and rule and patronizing the drug mafia. But the message was very clear. It's a 5-point attack, and it is about nationalism. It is about respecting your religion, hitting out against dynasty.
जब डीएमके के एक बड़े नेता ने हमारे युवा नेता अन्नामलाई जी के बारे में पूछा गया, तो डीएमके नेता ने अहंकार में कहा, कौन है वो अन्नामलाई? हु इज दैट? हु इज दैट? ये अहंकार तमिलनाडु के महान कल्चर के खिलाफ है। ये अहंकार तमिलनाडु के लोगों की कभी पसंद नहीं आएगा। कांग्रेस के युवराज ने क्या कहा है? हिंदू धर्म में जो शक्ति है वो उस शक्ति का विनाश करेंगे। यही मानसिकता डीएमके की भी है। ये लोग एक सनातन के विनाश की बात करते हैं, राम मंदिर का बहिष्कार करते हैं। डीएमके पार्टी की पॉलिटिक्स का मुख्य आधार है डिवाइड, डिवाइड और डिवाइड। ये पार्टी देश के लोगों को भाषा के नाम पर लड़ाती है, क्षेत्र के नाम पर लड़ाती है, धर्म और जाति के नाम पर लड़ाती है। डीएमके को पता है कि जिस दिन लोग डिवाइड एंड रूल की पॉलिटिक्स समझ गए, ये डीएमके को एक वोट नहीं मिलेगा। एक वोट। पूरी डीएमके एक फैमिली की कंपनी बनकर रह गई है। डीएमके की फैमिली पॉलिटिक्स की वजह से तमिलनाडु के यूथ को आगे बढ़ने का मौका नहीं मिल रहा है।
Arrogance, drugs, dynasty, divide. The attack that the Prime Minister took to the DMK. Tuhin A, spokesperson, national spokesperson of the BJP, continues with us along with Lokesh Jindal. We are joined by Rama Subramanian, political analyst. You have thick of the political season, Mr. Subramaniam, and then you have a member of parliament of the ruling party coming out and calling another political opponent a nobody and a joker. How do you think the people are going to react to that?
During election time, these kinds of talks are quite common. This is happening all over India, and even in USA, this is how it is happening. And therefore, you should not point a finger at the DMK, or you should not pay encomium to the Prime Minister's talk. I mean, arrogance is always in the blood of BJP, I think, especially Mr. Annamalai. He has been talking very, very nastily against all the people, not only against DMK, even against ADMK, which was an ally for BJP for a very, very long time, and other parties also. So this has become the common attitude of Mr. Annamalai to,
You don't think it is a self-goal to say that, I mean, and you know where it is coming from. You've got one person who is coming from a middle-class family. He comes from a farmer's background. He has basically been through the service class, and now he enters politics as opposed to somebody who is coming from a political family. You don't think that there is a mismatch of power and background here, and then to, basically sneer at your opponent and say, he's a joker, he's a nobody?
No, but why do you want to say about his background? He is now a politician, full-time politician. He is talking ill of our chief minister, his family, all other parties, Is it acceptable? Definitely not. Every day in and day out, he is talking terribly against all the politicians, as if he is the epitome of all honesty and integrity and high moral standards and all that. I don't think so.
Okay,
So
respond. Tuhin Sinha, all is fair in love, war and politics.
Yes,
well, Padmaja, the
absolutely
last
right.
time somebody had indulged in that kind of supercilious behavior, it was Priyanka Gandhi who had asked who is Smriti Irani. The rest is history. Rahul Gandhi till date does not have the courage to go back to Amethi. Something similar is unfolding in Tamil Nadu. The DMK is clearly rattled by the surge in BJP support, which has happened due to the diligence of Annamalai. Now, let me set this perspective. Why is Tamil Nadu so important? Tamil Nadu is one of the 4 states that would be the first to attain achieve $1 trillion economy and would play a very pivotal role in our Viksit Bharat goals. Now, when you have a state government, when you have a state party like DMK, which is constantly believing in divisive politics, North versus South politics, the artificial edifice of Dravidian politics, which they talk about, the core of which is to create divides between North and South India. They constantly indulge in demeaning Sanatan Dharma. They encourage radical forces, and in fact, Coimbatore also had a bomb blast in 2020.
But Mr. Subramaniam is saying the BJP keeps talking about dynasty and Gopalapuram family. If attacks like that are okay, then it's okay to attack Annamalai in return. It's politics.
They will do that, but they will do that at their own peril. Fact is, today DMK, what we have been trying to understand, and our messaging is more around DMK being dangerous to the idea of a progressive nation through whatever they indulge in. What they say is only a symptom of the larger malaise which afflicts DMK, which is Parivarwad, which is corruption, which is anti-Hindu mindset, which is the North-South divide, and which is encouraging radical forces in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, respond. Mr. Subramaniam.
I think my friend Mr. Sinha does not know what is happening in Tamil Nadu. How can he say that DMK is against Hinduism or Hindu religion as such? I can speak about the great work done by DMK in respect of temple renovations, temple car renovations, and Kumbhabhishekams. So many things I can speak about. 1 hour, because I am a member of the high-powered committee of Tamil Nadu Hindu Religious Endowment Board. So I know ins and outs of that, and just
okay. In fact, let's play out what MK Stalin said yesterday, responding to the Prime Minister's trip. He said, "Stop misrepresenting us to the whole world. We are not against any religion at all. You, in fact, are against Tamil Nadu." Let's listen.
தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு வந்தா வணக்கம், எனக்கு இட்லியும் பொங்கலும் பிடிக்கும், தமிழ் பிடிக்கும், திருக்குறள் பிடிக்கும், ஓட்டு போடுங்க கேட்கிற பிரதமர் இத பார்த்து பொறுத்து கொள்ள முடியாதவங்க, திராவிடம் என்ற சொல் மேல பயம் இருக்கிறவங்க என்ன சொல்றாங்க? எங்களை மதத்தோட விரோதிகளாக சித்தரிக்க முயற்சி பண்றாங்க. நான் அடிக்கடி சொல்வதுண்டு, மக்களை பிளவுபடுத்தி குளிர்காய நினைக்கக்கூடிய மதவாதத்துக்கு தான் நாங்கள் எதிரிகள் தவிர மதத்துக்கு எதிரிகள் அல்ல.
Tuhin Sinha, not against any religion, only using religion to divide.
But then they should stop people like A. Raja, who have been calling Hindu religion, Dengu. He should act against his own son, who has called for the decimation, for the eradication of Sanatan Dharma. Now, when they get caught, their excuse is that, they don't understand the word Sanatan. But any which way, the kind of toxicity, which the kind of toxic utterances which these people indulge in, the kind of toxic vibes they spread across the country. Sometime back, they called people from Nagaland. One of the ministers called people from Nagaland dog eaters. So I think, this xenophobic mentality, this toxic mentality of DMK is certainly something which creates bad vibes in a place like Tamil Nadu, which we consider as a very progressive state in our journey ahead. It has to play a pivotal role, and for that, DMK will have to go.
Okay, Lokesh Jindal, in the middle of all this, where BJP and DMK are having a go at each other, and the Katchatheevu issue more or less was done and dusted, people had discussed it, people are now talking about it, comes Digvijay Singh, who decides to say this.
वहां के उस द्वीप पे कोई रहता है क्या? वहां के उस द्वीप पे कोई रहता है क्या?
Dictionary definition of self goal, where you basically say, what's the point? Useless place. Nobody cares.
Padmaja, we must get our history right. Katchatheevu Island was a disputed territory between India and Sri Lanka. Both the states were claiming sovereignty over it.
Sir, this is not about history. This is about elections. This is about today. As of today, there are at least 4 Lok Sabha seats which are directly impacted by the Katchatheevu issue. From where fishermen go out to sea, they are periodically either stopped or they are arrested or they are attacked by the Sri Lankan Navy. And 2 people from this state, you have gone and given a message, we don't care because that place is useless. Why?
Do you know that 1,172 fishing boats from Gujarat are under custody in Pakistan? The highest number of Indian fishermen are lodged in Pakistan jails and they are from Gujarat. And only 87 fishing boats from Tamil Nadu are in Sri Lankan custody. If you are really serious about the plight of the fishermen, what about the fishermen from Gujarat? Who will talk about them? So this is a mere jumla. This is a mere jumla. Katchatheevu Island issue has nothing to do with the plight of the fishermen. It
does actually. Less than 48 hours ago, 9 fishermen from Ramnathpuram, because they were headed to Katchatheevu, were arrested by the Sri Lankan Navy. It actually affects the everyday life of people in Tamil Nadu. From these 4 seats, Tirunelveli, Thoothukudi, Kanyakumari, Rameshwaram. Direct impact.
Can you give me the data of the Gujarati fishermen who are lodged in the Pakistan jail? Do you know more than 1,000 fishing vessels are under custody in the Pakistan jail?
Okay, respond. Tuhin A. It's just jumla. What about Gujarati fishermen?
Where is the comparison? Have the Gujarat fishermen been disadvantaged by a faulty giveaway by the Indian government? Over here, we are talking of a very hasty and a very, arbitrary giveaway by Indira Gandhi. And fact is, even today, the mentality of the Congress party is very surprising. From nothing grows there for Ladakh to who lives there, you must understand that that is a very strategic piece of land. Even if you apart from the fishermen's issues, it's a very strategic piece of land with the expansionist designs of China that we have witnessed in the last few decades. If India had access to Katchatheevu, would have enjoyed several extra nautical miles of access into the sea and better supervision and control over the Pak Strait. Why does Congress not understand these things? Is it logically challenged? Is it not futuristic enough? Or is it some party which is given to compromising on national interests because they are very myopic on protecting your immediate interests?
Okay. Go on, Mr. Subramanian.
I think we should not talk about this Katchatheevu at all, because I have gone to Sri Lanka several times, even very recently. And, this is a very, very sensitive issue. And this is for political reason. Now it is being raked up by BJP. It is very, very dangerous. In fact, there are lots of reports that a bigger portion of Arunachal Pradesh has been, taken away by China. Are we talking about it?
No, I think, sir, you are referring to the fact that the names of 30 cities have unilaterally been changed by China, which basically is as useful as me changing your name, because you clearly don't care at all about what I do to your name or not. It's our territory. They can keep naming it whatever they want. Doesn't change anything at all. Anyhow, these 5 issues pretty much are going to be the leitmotif of the BJP's campaign, and it has become amply clear. Very little time left. 19th, all 39 seats are going to vote. Are these themes which are going to resonate? And more importantly, the issue of arrogance and Katchatheevu, could that end up being a self-goal? We'll keep a close watch. I'm on the road from tomorrow again. See you, gentlemen, from on the field when we go out with India Upfront.
Co-powered by Panasonic Green Impact. इसे एवर रेडी अल्टीमा का लॉन्ग लास्टिंग पावर चाहिए। टॉयज से बच्चों की इमेजिनेशन चलती रहती है, इसीलिए इनकी बैटरी चलती रहनी चाहिए। नई एवर रेडी अल्टीमा बैटरी है 400% लॉन्गर लास्टिंग।
लाखों की संख्या में श्रद्धालु पहुँचे अयोध्या।
बरसों की प्रतीक्षा के बाद हमारे अयोध्या का गौरव लौटा है। नहीं तो पहले टेंट, टूटे घाट, गंदगी, कोई फैसिलिटी नहीं। और अब काशी देखो, केदारनाथ देखो, उज्जैन देखो, सोमनाथ देखो, सब भव्य दिव्य।
और मोदी जी कहते हैं ये तो बस ट्रेलर है, आस्था का परचम लहराता रहे। ये है मोदी की गारंटी, इसलिए हमारा पहला वोट मोदी को। ये है हमारी भी गारंटी।
कमल का बटन दबाएं, भाजपा को जिताएं।